Hey everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, share, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a new upload. Behind the scenes, the truth about Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young's chemistry. When a drama like True Beauty airs, audiences expect romance, high school drama, and the usual K-drama magic. But every now and then, something extraordinary happens, something that blurs the lines between fiction and reality. That's exactly what occurred when Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young stepped into their roles as Lee Soo-ho and Lim Joo-jaeung. Their undeniable chemistry didn't just stay on screen, it bled into every corner of the production, leaving fans and even the crew wondering, was this just acting or something more? Let's dive into the layers of this fascinating connection that continues to stir hearts and spark theories long after the final episode aired. Acting or something more. The term chemistry gets tossed around easily in the entertainment world, especially in romantic dramas. But when it comes to Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young, fans insist this was a different kind of energy, deeper, more emotional, more real. And maybe they're not wrong. Chemistry isn't just about stealing glances or sharing passionate screen kisses, it's about feeling the tension, the connection, the invisible thread that ties two people together. That's exactly what viewers experienced episode after episode. From the shy eye contact to the emotional scenes where silence spoke louder than dialogue, Eun-woo and Jae-young delivered something that felt too natural to be rehearsed. But how did this connection form? And more importantly, did it stay behind the cameras? The casting that changed everything. When True Beauty announced its leads, reactions were mixed. Many fans had high hopes, but some questioned whether Cha Eun-woo, known more for his looks than his acting at the time, could pull off the emotional depth of Lee Soo-ho. Moon Jae-young, however, had already built a solid reputation for carrying heavier roles. But what surprised everyone was how well they worked together. From their very first script reading session, industry insiders noted the sparks. Eun-woo, often reserved and stoic in public, showed a different side when interacting with Jae-young. She, in turn, brought a relaxed energy to their scenes, allowing their dynamic to feel lived in and authentic. On-set connection, comfort, trust, and natural playfulness. One of the strongest indicators of real chemistry is comfort. Behind-the-scenes footage of True Beauty shows Eun-woo and Jae-young frequently laughing, teasing each other, and even helping with lines. There's an ease between them, the kind that doesn't always happen even among professionals. In one now viral clip, Eun-woo is seen adjusting Jae-young's costume subtly before a take. In another, she playfully nudges him after he fumbles a line, causing them both to burst into laughter. These moments weren't scripted. They weren't part of a promotional campaign. They were natural, spontaneous expressions of two people who clearly enjoyed working together. Emotional depth. A shared understanding. Both actors have spoken separately about how difficult it can be to express vulnerability on camera. But fans noticed that in True Beauty, Eun-woo gave one of his most emotionally resonant performances to date. Many attribute this to Jae-young's influence, not just as a co-star, but as someone who gave him emotional space to explore and grow within his character. Moon Jae-young herself has a reputation for being deeply empathetic and focused. It's easy to see how her presence may have helped create a nurturing environment on set, especially for a reserved actor like Cha Eun-woo. There's a widely shared fan theory that one emotional scene where Soo-ho breaks down in front of Joo-jaeung was only possible because Eun-woo wasn't just acting with Moon Jae-young, he was reacting to her. The tears, the tremble in his voice, the way he looked into her eyes, it all felt painfully real. Public appearances and interviews, subtle clues. While both actors have maintained professional boundaries during public interviews, fans have still managed to pick up on subtle interactions that hint at a deeper bond. At press conferences, Eun-woo was often caught glancing at Jae-young when she spoke, and his typically calm demeanor would soften. Jae-young, too, often spoke highly of Eun-woo, not just as a professional actor, but as someone who was considerate, kind, and unexpectedly funny. There was also a notable award show moment when both stars attended separately, yet fans couldn't help but notice how in sync their outfits were: classic black and white, minimalist elegance, matching even in their styling. Coincidence? Or a subtle statement? Social media silence. intentional privacy, or something to hide? Interestingly, despite their overwhelming popularity as a K-drama couple, neither Eun-woo nor Jae-young frequently posts about each other on social media. Some fans see this as a sign of intentional discretion. Others speculate it might mean they're hiding a real-life connection. In today's social media-heavy world, celebrities often keep their real emotions and relationships guarded. And in South Korea's idol-focused culture, dating can be career-threatening. Which begs the question, could their silence be protecting something more personal? Crew testimonies and co-star teasing. Some of the most telling stories about their connection don't come from fans but from those who worked directly with them. In anonymous online posts and casual interviews, several staff members mentioned the undeniable bond between the two leads. One assistant director was quoted saying, "They didn't have to rehearse as much because they were already on the same page emotionally. They understood each other." Even co-stars teased them lightly during interviews. Hwang In-yeop once joked that being the second lead wasn't easy when the leads look at each other like that, referencing the warm glances exchanged between Eun-woo and Jae-young. Life after True Beauty still close. Since the end of True Beauty, both actors have moved on to different projects. But the bond they formed hasn't been forgotten. Fans still request reunions, and Soo-ho x Joo Jae-young remains one of the most shipped K-drama couples on the internet. Whenever Cha Eun-woo posts behind-the-scenes moments, fans rush to the comments to ask, "Where's Jae-young?" and vice versa. And while they've never confirmed staying close after the show, both have made vague references to valuing certain friendships formed during that time, keeping the mystery and the hope alive. Conclusion: fiction or reality? At the end of the day, only Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young know the full truth of their relationship. Whether it was a deep friendship born out of artistic respect, or something more personal kept quietly behind closed doors, one thing is certain: their chemistry was real, palpable, and unforgettable. True Beauty may have ended, but the legacy of their connection continues to shine in the hearts of fans worldwide. Maybe it was just acting. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive deep dives, behind-the-scenes truths, and romantic speculations about your favorite K-drama couples. Hashtags. Hashtag Cheonwoo, hashtag Moonjae-young, hashtag True Beauty behind the scenes, hashtag K-drama real love, hashtag K-drama chemistry, hashtag Soo-ho and Joo Jae-young, hashtag K-drama couple goals, hashtag Moonjae-young Cheonwoo.